Hey guys, this is my extremely high converting automated cold outreach template that books my agency a minimum of 3 to 5 meetings per day. Now, today I'm going to run through exactly what I actually do within my agency and my clients' agencies to produce 50K per month cash collected. I'm also going to show you exact examples of outreach messages and follow ups, and also how you can actually scale your outreach to 500 plus messages per day on autopilot using AI, which is a feature that no one in your industry is likely using, because we know that in our industry, no one has access to this except for clients within this program. So this process is literally a cheat code for scaling an agency, and I'm giving it away in this video. Why? Because I understand the basic fundamentals when it comes to owning attention. If I provide to you so much value, similar to the Alex Hormozi method, then I now own the attention. By providing you with a solution to scale your agency, in turn, you will come into my consultancy program to solve new issues within your agency. Because I've solved the initial gap, you are then going to come to me when you have new problems. So if you're able to scale, say, from 0 to 20K, but you hit roadblocks at 20K and you want to scale further, who's going to be the first person that you're going to come to? You're going to come to the guy that helped you from 0 to 20K. This is why I'm giving this away at pure value. So outbound is still the best form of prospecting, but only when you pair quality with quantity. So what I mean by that, just having a dialed out outreach system alone won't let you scale to 50 to 100K per month. You need to actually combine that with leverage and quantity. Because no matter how good your outreach system is, you are still limited by the amount of messages that you can actually send daily. So to put this in example, let's just say you send 100 messages per day with a 10% reply rate and roughly 10 to 20% of those turned into booked meetings. You're going to average 1 to 2 meetings per day. Now, if you multiply those same metrics, but now you can actually send 500 messages per day, you're going to be able to scale infinitely faster. Assuming that the metrics stay the same, then you will be able to 4 to 5x your results. So going from only 2 meetings per day. If you're able to 4 to 5x your results, you're going to be hitting that sort of 7 to 10 meetings per day range, and you're going to be able to, hire a closer, appointments, and those kind of things. You'll be able to scale so much faster. Now, this is where leverage comes into the equation. So when you're sending 100 messages per day, which is your output, you receive 1 to 2 meetings booked, which is your input. But now what you do is you pay a setter to do this instead. So the output is now the setter's hourly rate times the amount of hours she works, and the input is still the same. So you still get those 1 to 2 meetings per day, but instead of trading time for meetings booked, you're now trading money for meetings booked. What can you get more of? Money. What can't you get more of? Time. That is called leverage. You're leveraging money that you're making through the business to make more money. This is what you want to be doing within your business. But what we actually teach is another step above this. It's kind of like having 5 to 10 setters working full time for the price of only one setter. Now, I'm not going to give it all away right now, as we'll get into this later in the video. But what I wanted to go through was some initial outreach messages, because I know a lot of you guys struggle with this, and then also some follow-up messages. And these are it's not hard. It's pretty advanced stuff, but it's not hard to implement this into your business straight away. So for your initial message, number one, it needs to create curiosity. So, hey, Jake, mind if I tell you how we scaled one of our clients from 10K per month to 30K per month in 35 days? If you were to read that, you're going to be curious how they've done that. Because especially if in your business, you're struggling a little bit to scale from that 10 to 30K per month, and someone's saying to you they can do it in 35 days, you're going to be immediately curious. So, and then number two, you need to have evidence or have numbers. So data, money, appointments. So evidence can be testimonials. It can be a link to your website where you've got reviews, those kind of things. But yeah, having evidence. So it's like, would you be interested to learn more about how we can generate you 30 leads in just 30 days? So that has numbers, that's got how many appointment or how many leads you're going to get in a certain time frame. So that's actually going back on the Hormozi sort of outreach method as well. It's very, very similar. So making sure that you're including these three and your initial outreach messages are going to be spot on. And then your follow-up message. So there's two ways that you're going to want to do this. So either you're going to want to continue the curiosity and sort of ask more about their business. And then one thing you can say after that, so you say, before I tell you how many calls I'm going to get for your company, can you tell me this about your agency? So what that does is that sets more curiosity in their brain. You're almost affirming that, hey, I'm going to get you leads, but can you tell me more about your business beforehand? You're still creating that curiosity, and they're going to long for that, and they're going to tell you more about their business, just waiting to understand how you're actually going to do this for your business. Creating that curiosity and keeping that curiosity going. And then the next step is just explaining with added results that you're going to get them. So you want to set the scene in their head. So basically we combine automated AI outreach with appointment setters to send hundreds of messages per day and get you 3 to 5 meetings per day. So that creates curiosity at one, but you're also explaining what you're going to be able to do for their business and the results that you're going to get them. And this is going to set a scene within their head. They're automatically going to be thinking, oh shit, like hundreds of messages a day, 3 to 5 meetings per day. Well, I know that my closing rate is 30%. So if I get 3 to 5 meetings per day, I'm going to be almost closing a deal a day. So their mind just immediately starts racing when you set the scene within their head. You're giving them the solution before you actually give it to them. And it makes them way more excited for your service and qualified as well. So this system generated us 30 meetings just this week. So this was last week, not this week because it's only Wednesday. But yeah, this was last week, and it generated, I think this added up to 33 meetings. Now, the reason this works so well within our business and our clients' businesses is simply because we understand that appearing to the masses is the key. The reason why Alex Hormozi is literally taking over right now is because he owns the attention. And when you pair mass attention with a quality product, it is inevitable for you to be successful. For an agency like yourself without fame, like Alex Hormozi has, you need to own attention in different ways. So what we've been able to do is completely automate our outreach using AI and scale to hundreds of messages per day, which is appearing to the masses. And then also having a dialed and proven messaging structure with quality appointment setters, leveraging content and our setting structures to book calls left, right, and center. You are pairing quality with quantity. So you've got quantity, which is appearing to the masses, which is scaling your outreach past 500 plus messages per day. You've got quality as well because you've got the setting structure, you've got the messaging structure. Once that's dialed in, you scale that to hundreds of messages per day. You cannot lose. I literally did this strategy in a brand new agency, and I scaled that to 21K per month within 35 days. And that was just crazy. I did that as a challenge. That's on my YouTube if you want to go and see it. So if you want this absolute source that allows you to scale so aggressively for only $5 a day, then check out the link below or send me a DM if you have any questions. Cheers, guys.